Well, good morning, everyone. It's Adam with Conscious Dads, and I wanted to share with you three really simple breathing techniques you can utilize to increase the amount of nitric oxide in your blood. Now, you might wonder, why is nitric oxide important to have in our blood? First off, it acts as a vasodilator. That just means it opens up the blood vessels so that the blood can flow more freely and efficiently throughout your body. Secondarily, it acts as an antiviral, antibacterial, and antimicrobial compound in our blood. This can be hugely important at any time, but in particular during this time of the coronavirus. So how do we do this? First and foremost, probably the simplest way is just to practice nasal breathing. That is, you're going to inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Nitric oxide is only created through the nasal passages. It doesn't happen through the throat. So when we're breathing in through the nose, this is where the nitric oxide is created. So when you do the nasal breathing, what I would suggest you do is what's called LSD breathing. That's not the drug or the hallucinogenic drug. It's simply an acronym for light, slow, and deep breaths. So light meaning these are not forceful inhales and exhales, but they're gentle. Slow meaning they're drawn out, and deep meaning you're trying to draw the breath down into the belly. So we want to utilize the diaphragm. Imagine the belly is filling up with air, like a balloon filling it with air as we breathe. So with the inhale as well as the exhale, we would try to draw the breath out to a 4 count. So as you inhale, take the breath in slowly and lightly to a 4 count. And as you exhale, slowly and lightly to a 4 count. So that's technique number 1, nasal breathing, doing light, slow, deep breaths. Secondarily, you can do very short breath holds. And when you do this, you would just take a natural inhale and a natural exhale, again, both through the nose, and then hold your breath for 5 seconds. Following the 5 seconds, you immediately want to follow that with a 5-second inhale, or a drawn out inhale is probably a better way to describe it, but it needs to be an inhale following that short hold. Once you've done that, you just let the body breathe naturally for probably about 10 seconds or so before you would come back to another round. So the second technique is that short breath hold. A natural inhale through the nose, a natural exhale out the nose, and then holding the breath for 5 seconds, followed by a drawn out inhale through the nose, and then allowing the exhale to happen and then natural breathing for about 10 seconds. And then the last technique you can use is humming on the exhale. So you would do your inhale through the nose, and as you're exhaling in that light, slow, deep way, you would accompany it with a humming sound. And humming has been shown to stimulate what's referred to as the vagus nerve. And this vagus nerve innervates so much of our body, but what it tends to do is also take our body into the parasympathetic state, which is rest and digest. So it has this unbelievably calming effect on our body, and it also stimulates the production of nitric oxide. So 3 simple techniques you can utilize. I hope you find them helpful, and see if you can input at least one of those today. But I would encourage you to give all 3 a try and let me know how it goes. Hope